Next up, we have Jen Gottlieb. She's the CEO and founder of Superconnector Media. How you doing there?
I'm so good. How are you doing?
Are you holding up there in New York?
I'm holding up. Yeah, I'm in New York City, which is an interesting place to be right now. It's legitimately the hotspot of all coronavirus. So we're staying inside, hanging in. It's a ghost town. It's a little strange, but we're doing the thing. It's a little, I'm not gonna lie, it's exciting to be here during this time because this is probably the only time in our lifetimes that something like this is ever going to happen.
Yeah,
So
well, hopefully from your mouth to God's ears. So let's talk about your business. You guys have a great business because you give regular people who create content across the country the ability to be in the media. So, a lot of people want media coverage, but they don't even know where to start. What type of services do you provide these people?
we have a full service PR agency. So we work with entrepreneurs, personal brands, small businesses, tech startups, and help them get media coverage so they can share their message with the world. And we help people in two different ways. We have our event, Unfair Advantage Live, that had to be postponed because of coronavirus.
A
But
great event, by the way. I've been. It's fantastic.
yes,
Yeah.
you have been. You're a star at our event at our media mixer. But what we've done now to pivot, and I really recommend that all entrepreneurs are thinking about ways that they can pivot and ways that they can provide value online, is, we always had an online component to our Unfair Advantage Live. We always had a Facebook group. But what we did is we're going to pour into this community with so much value. So we made the star of the show the Facebook group in the online community and started doing trainings. We were already doing trainings, but we even upped the value. Like we're doing monthly mindset calls, monthly laser coaching. We do weekly virtual dinner parties so that everybody can connect with each other and help each other. We're doing media panels that are virtual in the Facebook group. So we're actually giving a ton of education, a ton of value, a ton of trainings in our Facebook group so that all of our attendees for the event don't have to wait until November to get, their money's worth. They're actually connecting, learning how to get in the media, learning how to pitch in the media, and meeting amazing people now.
Well, if I had to describe your company, and I'm familiar, and I work with a lot of public relations firms in New York, almost all of them, I think you guys are more accessible. And I think it's because of your age specifically. Why do you think that's been a game changer for you? Because a lot of times, PR firms and media and all this is very intimidating for people. I
Mm.
can't tell you how many people come to me and they're like, listen, I have this good idea, I wrote this book, etc., but I don't really know how to get it out there. How did you create a company that's accessible to everyday people?
Mm. Well, we wanted to create an agency that was different, and our whole tagline is PR done differently. And the entire thing was built around leveraging relationships and the idea that everybody has everything that they need to be able to get media within their network already. And what we did to grow this agency into what it was utilize our own network of people that we know and provide value for people. Like at our event, like you said, you've been to our events several times, and we throw an amazing party for you guys. We throw dinners all around the country, and we create relationships, and everybody has their own network of relationships that they can pull from to be able to get media on their own. And we teach people how to do that. So it's super easy and super accessible, and it's all about.
But Jen, a lot of us are afraid to ask for help. Let's talk about that because
Oh
I'm
yeah.
one of those people. Like I'm the type that everyone calls me for favors and I give them, I almost always give them what they want and I never ask anyone for help.
I'm like that too. I had to change my mindset. Now I'm good at asking for help, but I used to hate it. And here is how I switched it around. Are you ready? I have a great story that completely changed the game for me.
Sure.
Chris and I were walking on Santa Monica Pier one day, and it was the most beautiful picturesque moment in the world. And I wanted a picture. And I'm like you, I hate asking people for help so much. So I hate asking people to take pictures of me. I hate it. It irks me.
Fiercely independent, right?
Fiercely independent. I'll do it myself. I'll set it up and put the timer on, take a picture. Chris is like, no, just ask somebody. And I'm like, oh, fine. So I go up to this lady and I ask her, I'm like, would you mind taking a picture for me? I'm so sorry. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay. So this woman takes my phone and she starts for 10 minutes doing a full-on photo shoot from every angle, getting so excited, loving every second of it. She gives me my phone back and she says to me, Thank you so much for giving me that opportunity. I used to be a photographer at Disney World, and it is my passion in life to photograph people, and I haven't been able to do it in so long because no one asks me. So thank you for asking me. You made my day. And I was like,
Wow.
then I thought, you know what? When people ask me for help, it makes me feel good. Does it make you feel good when people ask you for help?
It does make me feel good. And everyone, the thing is that I don't do it for them. I do it for myself.
That's right. And so every time that you don't ask somebody for help, you're taking away that opportunity to make them feel seen and heard and needed.
Yeah,
Because
a lot of us, our self-esteems are built on helping other people. Even if they're paying us, if they're not paying us, if it's family, if it's friends, helping people feels good.
100%. It's actually the number one way to immediately feel better. So if you're in a crappy mood, pick up your phone and text someone and tell them something nice about them, or tell them you're grateful for them, or do something nice for somebody else. You ever notice, like, the second, well, you just said that, the second you do something nice for someone, it gives you that dopamine, that serotonin hit in your brain. It makes you feel good because it feels good to help people.
So
So,
before I leave you, what
yeah.
is, I think you touched on it a little bit, but I want to know a little bit more. Let's say you're a person, you're middle America, you don't even know what a PR firm is, right? What can you do today to help you gain exposure for the work that you're doing?
Yeah. So we teach this thing called the top 20 list, and it's something that everybody can do. You don't need a PR agency, you don't need to spend any money, and you can get media. List out 20 people that you know in your life that could possibly connect you to somebody in the media or to a media outlet itself. And you may say to yourself, I don't know what 20 people. Yes, you do. Go on Facebook, go into your phone, and you will see that you know 20 people. Don't worry about asking them. Just do a dump list of 20 people that you know. And it doesn't have to be business related. It could be your kids' parent, your kids' friends' parents, your next door neighbor, your mom, your dad, your best friend, your boss. Oh, I know Jen because I saw her on Bold and I connected with her. Anybody. And then you're going to go down the list of those 20 people and rank each person on a scale of 1 to 10 on how likely they would be to help you and how influential they are in getting you that spot.
And you might be surprised by who helps you, because a lot of times the closest people to you don't help you and strangers help you.
100%. And then once you have those scores and you've rated these 20 people, you're going to go and you're going to contact those people for 20 days, one person a day. Now, the key is, if it's somebody that you don't know that well, that you're just like, oh, I kind of know this person, you're going to have to garner that relationship a little bit more, become closer to that person so that maybe they can help you. How do you do that? By providing value to them. So when you get lower down on the list of people and you find a person like, wow, they could really connect me, but I haven't spoken to that person in a really long time and I would feel really uncomfortable asking them for help,
Oh yeah.
figure out how you can help that person without even asking them. What do they have coming up? They have a big event coming up? Can you send them a nice gift? Can you connect them to somebody that you know that could help them? Could you, review their book or their podcast or help them with a launch or like something or share something on social media? Just start providing value to them and they'll start to notice you and then they'll feel like they want to help you, so then you can go in for the ask.
So I have to admit it, I was selfish. I booked you so that you could motivate me. So
Are you motivated? Did it work?
Oh yeah, thank you for that motivation. I need to do my own top 20 list. I'm one of those people like you, Jen. I know so many people. My top 20 list could move mountains.
I know. Anything that you want, you've probably got the best top 20 list that there is. You could get so much media or whatever you want. Top 20 works for anything. It really does. Absolutely anything. I tell people you can get a date, you can get sales, new clients, media, just tapping into your network and just providing value for people in your life. And now's a great time while we're all staying at home and sitting around. We've got a lot of time in our hands. Figure out how you can
all in this together, aren't we, Jen?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So anyway, rich, poor, urban, suburban, rural, we're all stuck at home. And on that note, Jen, it's always a pleasure. My best to your co-founder and your cohabitator, Chris, who couldn't join us today.
Thank you. And he sends his love to you and we'll have him back on the show, I'm sure.
Great. See you soon.
See you soon. Thanks so much.